have our
Beautiful voices.
to share,
Pray.
to learn,
To know.
To grow.
To love.
I want to hear your story.
And the question is, what has God been teaching you recently?
Recently, I think for me the message has been the same since I came back to God, and that's been mercy. When I came to Fletcher Hills, this was like a really pivotal moment in my life, and I feel like when I got here, I felt like I was unforgivable. It was impossible. It was just like overwhelmingly, I have just screwed this up and I'll never be back in God's grace. And I walked through the door here because of professional reasons, and ended up running out because I just broke into tears. And I didn't understand why, and I went home and talked to my wife about it for months because it was so powerful to me, that event, just walking in and feeling that. And over the past year and a half, all I can keep hearing every time I try to listen to God is, you know, you're forgiven. And I keep saying, like, this is incredible. I don't understand how. So I think that's the message that I'm still learning or trying to understand.
And then just one last question. It's hard to summarize a whole life, but how did you get to here? Not necessarily like physically, but just where you are with God.
Yeah, so, I mean, to summarize, I grew up in a house that didn't believe in Christ, but believed heavily in God. Much further down the road, I joined the Marine Corps. I go off into the world, and things went really wrong really fast for me in my personal life. Got very depressed. I mean, I hit the bottom, I guess is the best way to put it. And then I strayed away, and I started following my family's religion out of not knowing really who God was, trying to find that. And then I got here somehow, right? And I walked through the door and I have this massive impact, emotional moment, like clarity, but it was clarity in the midst of all that confusion. So I was trying to figure that out. What is this? It's ironic, we're in Kim's office and Kim said, you know, a lot of things have power in this world, but not all that power comes from God. And when I finally said to myself, I know who God is, which was Christ, that my life just immediately changed. My marriage changed, my daughter, you know, how I plan on raising her, my career changed, my personal relationships with friends, everything changed for me once I defined who God was for me. So I guess that's like a really short summary of how I got here.